Hey y'all, my name is Andrea. My friends call me Annie, and welcome to my channel where we are discussing all things clean, natural, organic beauty. And in today's video, you guys, I am still working on my transition from the traditional beauty world to cleaner products. And one thing that I have not yet found is a good replacement for my Tarte Shape Tape. The holy grail, right? A lot of people know about this product. I don't think I'm going to be really educating a lot of people on why it's so good, but it is, okay? We know it's good. Really, I'm just looking for something to use in its place. I'm not necessarily looking for a dupe. I'm just looking for something that covers up a little redness and can camouflage a little dark under eye. But I've worked really hard to have good skin, so I don't really have a lot of complaints right now. It's not like I'm trying to cover up a ton. So I'm just looking for something that does a good job and gets the job done. Like I said, don't necessarily think I'll find a dupe for this, but just something I like or love just as much. So we're gonna go ahead and take a jump back to before I had finished my look off, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about base products and concealers. I'm gonna be wearing the Tarte on my right side and the Ilia on my left side, and we're gonna see how they do against each other. All right, y'all, so I've got all my base products on. I'm still trying to work my way through the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation. I do like this a lot, but I just haven't decided if I like it enough to repurchase it and not try something new to see what else is out there. So we'll see. Definitely updates coming on that. So we're going to go ahead and get to what this video is about, which is concealers. So like I mentioned in the intro, I am trying to find a clean version, not necessarily a dupe, just something that I like as much as the Tarte Shape Tape. You guys know I'm coming from the world of traditional beauty and trying to transition all the way over to cleaner products. So this is what I've been using for years. It's going to be hard to find a replacement, but I believe that I can. I'm definitely going to try. So on one side, we're going to do the Tarte, and on one side, we are going to go in with the Ilia True Skin Serum Concealer. I've been doing my research online, and I've heard that this one plays well with the foundation, so I thought I'd give it a try, wear them throughout the day, and see how they hold up against each other. So I went ahead and moved you guys in a little bit more so you could see what I'm doing with the concealer. I am definitely nervous about having my face so up close on the internet, but we're doing it in the name of makeup and in the name of science. Not all the way science, but you know. So I'm going to go ahead and tie my hair up really quickly. My hair is super long right now. I definitely need a haircut, but I just throw it up like this, and you know, that's what I do when I do my makeup. Nothing fancy here. Okay, baby hairs are gonna be crazy. Hope it doesn't bother you. So like I said, Tarte on the right side, Ilia is going in on the left. And in my looks, I don't really like a super bright under eye, just like a really even coverage. So that being said, I do like a product to work for under eye and blemishes. So I'm gonna go ahead and just dot this around, and then we'll go in with the Ilia. And this is definitely one of those products that I would like to use up before I get another one, but I mean, you guys know concealers really last forever. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I don't really feel like I feel like by the time I used it up, you know, my whole life would have passed me by. That's being a little bit dramatic, but that's how I feel. Also, this is my favorite brush from Real Techniques for applying concealer. It was like in a holiday kit, which is why it has this fun pattern, but I love this brush so much. And I just dotted this around any areas that I want to cover up, like a small blemish, just to cover some of these bags under my eyes. What I like about this brush is that it's super dense, so it really just gets in there and works the concealer around quickly. Like, it just gets the job done so quick. And it does have that nice brightening effect. Definitely forgot about this area up here. Just covering some redness here, and I do have a tiny blemish right there. Okay, so remember, this is the concealer that I've been using for years. And I know that Tarte is kind of on the clean spectrum, but I would like to do a little bit better for myself and for my skin. So I love the way it's blended in. I think it looks really natural. I think it gives me that a little bit of a brightening effect, but you know, otherwise I think it covered, you know, you guys know Shape Tape. I'm not telling you anything new. It's awesome. It's full coverage. It does the work. Now let's see about our Ilia. One thing I do want to say about Shape Tape that I've noticed a little bit with the Ilia, I don't want to do any spoilers, but my Shape Tape never really settles into my fine lines. I mean, it does a little bit because no concealer isn't. I mean, they're all going to some extent, but my Shape Tape never does it in a way that really makes my fine lines stand out anymore. I played with my Ilia a little bit earlier this week, and I don't know if I can really say the same. So we'll see. I think already I applied more Ilia than I meant to. Small chin blemish here, little redness there. Honestly, not as much for it to cover on this side. Still getting that under eye area in though. We're gonna go in and just pat, pat, pat. I think it's really hard to color match myself. And I'm filming this during the Corona times, during the reopening phase of Texas at least. So I went into Sephora and they're honestly doing a great job, you guys. They're only letting a couple people in the store at a time. You have to wait outside and you can't touch any of the testers. So it was really hard to color match myself, but I think honestly, these are really good and really close color matches. Okay, so I think up close, I mean, I don't feel like you can really tell the difference between the two at all. Well, you can there because I forgot to blend that in. Great job. Good job, Andrea. I think this side is a little bit brighter, but honestly, it's not anything, it's not driving me crazy. I think these are gonna wear really well on either side of my face. I'm definitely gonna be the only one who notices. But yeah, we'll see. What I'm looking for is just good coverage and staying powder and to not make the fine lines around my eyes stand out anymore. So we'll see how the Ilia does. And like I said, I know I might not find an exact dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape, but I do want to find something that's going to make leaving it after all these years, you know, not so hard. You know, I want to make an easy transition. I don't want to feel like I'm sacrificing anything is what I mean. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put my hair down and finish up the rest of my look, and then we'll come back and chat. All right, y'all, so I finished off the rest of my look off camera, and I'm just going to work today. So this is just an example of like everyday makeup for me. Just something super light and, you know, neutral colors. So today we're going to see how the concealers wear. I really just am looking for something that wears well and stays on my face, just really the basics. Not asking for a lot here. So I'm sure the Ilia will do great. I hope, I think, but we'll see. Hey y'all, and welcome back. It is later in the day. I've had my makeup on for about 8 hours. Overall, I think I'm still looking fresh. I'm still loving this glowy look we have. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop in like an up close version of my under eye area. One thing that I'm noticing when I'm up closer to the camera and in like my visor mirror in my car is that there's some obvious wear in the Ilia side. And I think slightly if I really look from even like this far back, there's on my Tarte side, which is the right side, you can tell it's just like looks really even all around on this side. But I think if you look really closely, you can start to see that darkness peeking through on this side. So let's just go ahead and take a closer look. So I'm gonna try to get in here real close so you guys can see. The main thing I'm noticing when I zoom in, and hello, this is my face. The main thing I'm noticing is that I feel like I can see my actual skin color peeking through. And when you look on this side, the color is just really even, which was the Tarte side. Here on the Ilia side, I feel like we've had some wear down. I think from here to here, you can really tell that there's a color variation. So I think we can see my my darkness peeking through the corrector that we put on, or the concealer, I guess, technically. So that's what I'm noticing when I get really up close. That being said, not a lot of people were actually that close to my face, maybe just my cat and my husband, and now YouTube. But even from a little bit of a distance back, I can still see the difference in color. There's a color variation there. All right, so we're pulled back. Final thoughts for today. I don't know if I'm going to keep my Ilia around or declutter it. I like it. I don't know if it's working as well as I would want a Tarte replacement for. Notice I'm not saying dupe. I'm not quite looking for a dupe. But I'll keep playing with it and give it a couple more tries. I've only been using it for about a week or so. I feel like concealer is one of those things where you can kind of tell pretty quickly how it's gonna work for you. It's not like skincare where you really need to be using it for, you know, at least 3 weeks. Concealer I've been able to tell pretty quickly, and right now I'm not loving the way it's wearing on me. That being said, I do like it. I think it's worked well as overall like blemish control. I'm not noticing any blemishes peeking through that I've covered. It's just right here. But you know what? To be fair, I did have therapy today, so there were some tears. I've had my mask on. I don't know if you can kind of tell my nose has rubbed off. So, I mean, let's be fair to Ilia. Today was a day. So maybe it would be good for a little bit of lighter wear days, like maybe days when I'm just putting on primer and concealer. It could be good for that. So I'm open. I'll keep it around. Who knows? But so far, don't know if it's going to be my go-to in the clean realm. That's where I'm at, I think. So you guys, that is my video for today. If you found this video interesting or entertaining, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe, and comment down below if there is a concealer that you are loving that is working for you. I'd love to know y'all's opinions, and also I'm super open to any feedback you have to give. I'm a new YouTuber. It feels kind of crazy to be jumping into this world now. I wish I had started years ago, but I always worried what people would think, and I was kind of embarrassed to put myself out there, but I'm going for it. So I'd love any feedback too, since I am new and looking to grow, and just want to talk to you guys about what's important to y'all. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.